have read that 8 out of 10 people who go into outside sales are gone within the first year. The million-dollar question, of course, is why? For me, there are just two answers. Number one, they can't handle the freedom. And number two, they can't handle the rejection. In outside sales, you're mostly on your own, going from business to business, appointment to appointment, cold calling, prospecting, and more. There's usually no supervisor standing over you. You're not likely to get caught taking a long lunch, meeting friends for happy hour, or even going home to get some sleep. It's the classic example of the old saying, we'll give you some rope. You'll either use it to climb to great heights, or you'll use it to tie a noose and hang yourself with it. If you aren't self-motivated, you will not be able to handle the freedom. Now, for the rejection. You see, most people who go into sales, they're usually relatively attractive, well-spoken, charismatic, outgoing. I mean, why else would they go into a line of work that puts them front and center, eyeball to eyeball with very important people all day, every day? People who go into sales, have typically avoided no their entire lives. I mean, from a little age, they were able to talk mom into letting them stay up late. As they got older, they were able to talk the teacher into an extension, and then eventually able to, work their way around the line and into the club for free, right? I mean, what's wrong with that, you may ask? Let me ask you. What profile is more ill-equipped to handle rejection? They know nothing about it. Then they go into a line of work where everybody has the same general skill set, but still gets pounded all day long with no's. I mean, the average closing ratio in outside sales nationally is 22%. I mean, can you imagine how somebody might even begin to try and keep their confidence in the big leagues if they were batting .222 year after year after year? I mean, and that's without even getting into the discussion about the endless stream of rejection you get that you're bombarded with before ever getting a meeting, before ever making a presentation, before actually getting, that 22%, that whopping 22% to sign. Look, how do you get through it? How do you do it? I can tell you how. You develop a sickness. Honestly, I have developed a sickness. Over the years, I've learned to like no. Now, of course, I love yes. But I like no. No is not the enemy. What I hate, and what you have to hate if you're going to succeed in outside sales, is maybe. Maybe is the enemy. Maybe keeps you coming back over and over, spending more and more time, tick-tock, tick-tock. That's time you're never going to get back, and time you could have been out in front of somebody else. This is why I like no, because to me, no is the courtesy of being honest. You should see the looks I get from people if I get a no, and then I come right on back by saying, thank you. I really appreciate your honesty. Now, I'm not telling you I won't follow up by asking why that decision was made or what we could do differently next time to try and get a different outcome. And honestly, if they answer that, you're probably going to have a chance to address it right there on the spot and maybe even get a yes after all. But seriously, a no should be appreciated. Now you can move on. Go see somebody else. You see, from the oldest sales book on the bookshelf at the bookstore to the hottest, hippest new sales blog on the web, they will all agree that it's a numbers game. And, no keeps you moving. Maybe holds you up and strangles your productivity. In fact, to really change your mindset, change the meaning of the word close in your sales vernacular. I know, crazy, right? But think about it. Just change the meaning of close to get a definite answer. Here's why. Because fear of rejection fuels apprehension in asking. Nobody wants the no. I say make no part of the win. You want to close the deal, right? Then simply get a yes or a no. Either is a definite answer. Nothing to fear in that. But avoid maybe. Maybe is the killer of sales dreams. Change your mindset. You'll change everything. Happy selling.